All right, everybody, what's up? How's it going? As always, I'm Al Rivers, and good morning. We are here. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the U.S. and all over the rest of the world. Even though you don't, celebrate it, but yeah, I've got a lot to be thankful for today, and part of that list is you guys, and whew, I am kind of hopped up on coffee right now, so I'm like, ah, all over the place. X, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm Al Rivers. Welcome to City Skylines. And yeah, we got a lot we want to do today. Kind of limited on time. I was hoping to get streaming a little sooner, but had fixed quite a few issues. As some of you know that are part of the Discord, I have picked up a brand new monitor. So I am currently running a brand new Samsung G9 OLED, which is a crazy resolution, 5260 by 1440. And yeah, no, I've got it. I've got what I feel is a pretty sweet setup right now. Let me just show you guys what that looks like. So I got a number of things running on the left side of my screen here, and I've got the game running on the right side of my screen. Make a suburb shaped like a turkey. Actually, that would probably be very fun. That would probably be very fun. Not quite the goal for today. Today's goal really is to create a new city center. I feel like I've done quite a bit here in our main city area, and I kind of want to just expand a little bit because, as you remember, last few streams I've been saying, I want to have trains coming in and out of here. So I want to bring that level of transportation into the city, and I also want to do like a major city center downtown type build, and I feel like the only way we're going to be able to get that is by leaving this area temporarily at least and growing the city out towards the center here where it's covered in snow currently, because that's where the flattest part of our land is. If we look at our info view, right, I'm going to be able to do it there. So using our terrain tool here. Oh, actually, we can do it in info view. What am I talking about? Where are you? Let's just use the natural resources tab. Not. Okay, never mind. Use the road building tab. And if we look here, you can see it's all kind of sloped all the way up. All the way back here. We got some mountainous terrain back here. But, I mean, this is probably the flattest area that I'll be able to build on. It's going to take quite a bit of terraforming, but I think this would be a good spot to have a little downtown area. And we're not too far away from our train line here. You can see the railway goes right through it. And I think we can have a line separating coming out of there and heading into our downtown area and then into our little suburb down here. And, we can even expand that to make it come out here, go over to the left. We can have another downtown area. So yeah, a lot of possibilities. A lot of possibilities. Pumpkin Boy, how's it going? Be back to join properly. Okay. All right, sounds good. Hope City Skylines 2 comes with Christmas updates. It would be kind of fun to have those Easter eggs, huh? Well, I guess Christmas eggs, if you want to call it that. All right, Spitfire, I can't hear you because I'm downstairs. Just thought I'd drop a have a good stream. Go ahead and reply back with text. There you go. Thanks. Yeah, so let's go ahead and see what squares we have available to us and which will be the best ones to buy into, because we've got We can buy up to 35. Am I going to buy all 35? I don't know. But let's see here. So I want to have some sort of road access, but I also want to have rail access. I think it'd be kind of neat to build just on this island. But I think this footprint here is probably going to be the best to build on. Now, just to make sure I don't limit myself, let's go ahead and take a look at what our natural resources are. And luckily, we don't really have any aside from the trees. And if we want to bring forestry into our build in the future, we can always bring it out here, because right there it'll actually work out pretty well, because we've got our rail line that goes right through it, and then we've got our highway that goes right alongside it. So not too worried about that. We've also got forestry out here that we could work with, and that actually might be the better part of it to use. So we'll see. And then recently, after checking out the internets, I found out that you can't really buy all the tiles. You have to use a mod to unlock all of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm trying to remember how many. Yeah, so there's 529, and I think you can only buy 400 something of them. Hey, Dustin, how's it going? What do you think about digging a mountain lake? Hey, what's up, Jolene? Or Joe? I don't know who's using that account today. I'm gonna guess Jolene. Gobble gobble. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everyone again. If you're just joining in, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is gonna be. It's not gonna be a full 3-hour stream as usual, just because I've already got plans. I was hoping to go live about an hour ago, but like I said earlier, I just got a brand new monitor, and I have kind of been messing with the settings a lot. So let me see if I can even show you what it all looks like. So let's hide that. And yeah, so that's currently what my desktop looks like. I've got OBS here, I've got YouTube here, YouTube Studio here, and I've got Discord in the back. So yeah, I got quite a lot going on here. It's pretty exciting though. I could run the 32:9 aspect ratio for streaming, but I want to make this as good of a viewing experience for you, because otherwise it'll just look sandwiched. It'll look like you're kind of in a movie theater with the black bars at the top. So honestly, right now, this is probably going to be the best viewing ratio for you all, unless you've got your own 32:9 ratio screen. But yeah. Anywho, moving on. Maybe you should be playing Cyberpunk. Yeah, I have been thinking about that. I kind of want to finish Starfield, and actually played that in 32:9 ratio. There is a mod I had to download to be able to play in that aspect ratio, but it looked really good. So maybe I'll do that next time. But go ahead and let me know. All right, let's go ahead and put a poll to. But I want to see if y'all are interested in seeing more Starfield content. Go ahead and start that poll, and you can go ahead and answer and let me know. Let me know, because I do wonder about it sometimes, and yeah, just want to make sure y'all are seeing what you really want to see. So let me know. Close out of that. All right, perfect. So winter is back, unfortunately, so the screen's going to look a little white. But let's go ahead and look at these squares. So we were talking about looking right here in the center, like right around here. Let's go ahead and buy into a number of these squares, shall we? So we got that. Want to have access to rail, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and get access to the waterfront. And let's get access to our highway network. We've already got it. So we'll have to rebuild this this interchange here. Let's go ahead and buy that. How many are we looking at? 18 tiles. Do we think we can fill 18 tiles today? I don't know. We'll see. So we got that. That should be enough. And then I'll probably run it. Here, let's do that one. Just curious what... Yeah, it's relatively flat out here. You might have to buy... Let's buy that. Let's buy all that. So yeah, 21 tiles we're buying into. Then... Yeah, let's leave these out for now, because we are going to have to buy... that. Okay. So we got that. Don't need that yet. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and purchase these. Hey, there we go. I know the water. So the water physics. I don't know if they're going to keep working on that, but you know, it's still like if we lower it down to regular speed, it's kind of slow. It would have been exciting if they implemented crashing waves like into the shoreline. That'd be kind of cool. But hey, maybe I'll suggest it in their Discord or whatever they got going on. But for now, let's go ahead and introduce our builds. So I want to start by doing a little bit of terraforming. So let's grab our terraforming tool. It's going to be a little difficult to see while this is all white. So let's see. We can speed this up. Turn off winter city skylines 2. I think this is a mod, but because I did see a mod. I think it was Biffa that was able to turn off seasons. Alright, I'm not going to spend stream time trying to figure that out. Let's kind of wait this out. Oh, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to wait this out, so just makes it so hard to build. Alright, so let's choose height over here. Let's find the flattest spot. So that's going to be our flattest spot there. Increase our brush size to a gigantic or wumbo. We're just going to flatten this out here as such. And dang, really wish I could see what I was doing. So yeah, let me know in the chat, by the way, what you are doing. If you, I know most of us are in the US. Like, what are your plans for today? Are you spending it with family? Are you spending it alone? Are you having a nice, quiet Thanksgiving break? Are you working? Like, what's up? What you got going today? Ooh, boy. Let's lower that. A little too close to our tile boundary there. Let's go ahead and soften this up a bit. Soften this up a bit. There we go. Now this area is going to need a lot of work because we're going to have our train line going through here, and we can't. And if we want to keep this as realistic as possible, we don't want to have a super steep incline or rake. and how this train line comes through here. So let's see. Wish this winter would stop. I can't see. Can't see through the trees. Can't see through the snow. And I don't think I can. Oh, I can. But that's going to take forever. Because it just does individual trees. I can't do like a full-on circular area. Alright, let's see what we can do. So let's grab this height here. We will, and I'm assuming that's a good spot right there. Not sure. Can't really see. No, that didn't look like a good spot. Alright, let's soften all this up. Oof, I chose a really hard map to build on, didn't I? It's funny, I've been seeing a lot of commentary about how a lot of people have been choosing the same map to start with just because it's flatter and the terrain's easier to build on. I'm kind of happy that I chose this one just because it offers a lot of variety, at least in terms of terrain. The only thing that's kind of driving me nuts is winter. Kind of wish it wasn't winter. Or it didn't get this cold. But hey, no negatives. Means our folks are finally happy. Alright, winter, speed up. Go faster, go faster. Alright, let's try to do what we can here. Let's choose this height here. We're going to do our regular terrain steps how we have been doing in the past. And let's go a few meters down from there. We're going to get a few meters down from here. We're just going to create these little sub heights here. Just to kind of make it flow a little better. Kind of like, I guess you can imagine it being like steps almost. Whew. Kind of lose it right here. Okay. Choose a taller height there. There we go. So it's not that extreme of a drop. Alright, we'll grab this next height here. That is pretty steep, but we'll do a little bit more terraforming as we get a little closer to that edge a little later. Alright, so got some nice steps. Wait, why did I pause that? Got some nice steps coming along down here. I know you can't see it. I can barely see it. But it's going to work. I think we're going to have a nice little kind of stepped downtown area here. Let's see how many of these trees we can actually get rid of just by holding and dragging. Because we're going to need to clear a lot of this out to be able to see what we're doing. Once we start getting our road network in. So at least that way when we get the snow out of here, it'll be a little easier to see everything else that we're doing. Livestock farm can be built anywhere. Yep, that is correct. What else we got? Oh, that's it so far. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in today. If you're in the US, I know you have I'm sure you have other plans, and you know, coming by the stream definitely feels nice to have that extra little bit of support. Oh man. Holy crap. I barely made a dent. Alright, so we're just gonna try to continue painting our bulldozer brush as we wait for the snow to go away. It's kind of nice to see the variety of trees that are kind of coming through here, though. All right. There we go. Making a dent. We're making a dent. It's not as big of a dent as I had hoped, but making a decent dent here. All right. This huge line of trees through here. Oh, that went away. Alright, let's just slowly paint this kind of like a brush. It's funny, usually I'm the one planting trees and calling myself the Bob Ross of City Skylines, but today I am not. Oh, geez, that didn't work. Is it working? It is. There's just that many trees. Okay. Let's bulldoze more of these. Look like spruce trees or pine trees. Okay. Is the snow melting? Snow is melting down here. Okay. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Alright. Let's do a little bit more down here. There we go, there we go. Holy. Ah, and chat, thank you for the likes, by the way. It's like we got a few going on today so far. And if you're just joining in for the first time, feel free to introduce yourself. Say hello to either myself or the rest of the community. Got a pretty good little group going. Feel free to join the Discord. If you play City Skylines 2, you can share some. Oh, there we go. Finally. Yes. If you play City Skylines 2, let us know. Do you play on... well, I guess you're playing on PC if you have it, right? If you're on console, let us know how excited you are and yeah, how bad you were waiting for it to come out on console. Because I know it's going to be quite a wait for console folks. That used to be me. Luckily I built this PC and I can actually play the game a little sooner. Yeah. Hopefully that wait isn't a whole lot longer than it's already been pushed back to. Because I know y'all are all eager to play the game ASAP. Alright, perfect. Dang, there's so many trees. Alright, let's just pause while the snow is gone. Oh, jeez. Okay, so top tip, and I'm realizing this right now, if you are bulldozing this many trees in your area, don't let go of your clicker when you are off the tree and it's not highlighted, because then you'll have to start painting all over again. So trick is, make sure it's all highlighted again and then let go, because let's say I want to bulldoze these, right? So we got it highlighted and let go, nothing's going to happen. So if you're on there, go ahead and paint over some of these, let go while it's highlighted, boom, you lose your trees. Alright. So let's have a look here. Let's try to remember which tiles we bought. So we bought these, and the terrain gets kind of crazy down here. Alright. So let's see, just out of curiosity, what sort of incline we are looking at. 2%? That's not too bad. Let's see what the recommended rail line incline or line slope. So high-speed railways commonly allow 2.5 to 4% because the trains must be strong and have wheels with power to carry or to reach very high speeds. So for freight trains, gradients should be as gentle as possible, which is a 1.5% grade. All right, so let's try to implement some of those rules into our build and make this a little bit more realistic, right? So not going to be able to do a whole lot with lowering this down to 1.5. So I think the closer we can get to that number, the better. So 1.9 isn't too bad. Obviously, we could do a lot more with terraforming. So let's go ahead and soften up more of this terrain here. Because we're going to want to build a nice stepped or tiered downtown area that kind of overlooks the rest of the map. And remember, you know, we're going to be seeing this from down there as well. So it'd be kind of cool to have a nice towering area that really stands out. And you're like, ooh, I want to go there. Alright, let's go ahead and soften this up a little bit more here. So we got some deep inclines. Let's go ahead and get rid of more of these trees so we can see what we're doing. I think today should have been the deforestation stream. That's what I should have called the video. I mean, granted, it would probably be very unpopular because, well, yeah, environmentalists don't really agree with deforestation, and I agree as well. We should try to, you know, maintain as many forests as we can in real life. So the title probably wouldn't allow the video to grow as much as I would want it to. But I could try it. Oh man, it's just so many darn trees. Okay. So let's grab our rail line. Let's see what this will look like now. So minus 2.1. Okay, it's getting there. It is getting there. And that is kind of at the steepest point. So what we can do is grab this height here, right? This height here. Let's grab that height there. We'll just kind of build up to that point as such. And let's see what that slope is rated at. Okay, there you go. 1.4. That's actually pretty good. That puts us where we want to be. So I think what we should do is use our bigger brush size. And since we've got a good spot to start with there, kind of tier it up that way. Grab that point there. Actually, let's grab this point again. Grab that point there. There you go. Doesn't look too bad. We'll just soften the terrain along here, just to make sure it doesn't look all wonky. There we go. And then we'll go back and take a look and see what this all looks like. So let's grab our rail line again. And we'll start up here. All right, it's kind of increased, but if we go right around this spot here, we can keep it at minus 1.4. So I think, yeah, running the rail line through here is probably going to be the safest choice. And then, yeah, we'll have to do a little bit more here. Let's grab our slope tool. There you go. let's decrease our brush size so we can actually get in there. Make those kind of a little bit more isolated changes. So let's see. 2% grade. So yeah, we'll have to do a little bit more, but I'm happy with 1.4. So let's go ahead and get that in there at least. And we're going to drop our elevation step for when we actually need it. And then we're going to grab our simple curve tool. Actually, let's go ahead and make a straight line down here. Such, so we've got that there. And let's make sure we got decent angle here. Should snap right to the center of that. And no broken rail lines there. Oh crap. Wanted to actually have two-way, but let's see. Oh, actually no, this works. Oh, but it's a one-way. So double lane track. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Let's just start over. And just to make our lives easier a little bit, just upgrade this here. A two-laner. There we go. And then let's go ahead and do this again. Let's grab our center point there. We're gonna go out 180 degrees. We're gonna select this cell here. Drag this out. Just keep an eye on that incline too. We want to make sure it's not crazy. So 0.6% grade. That's not too bad. See what this looks like. Perfect. Looks good. Then we're gonna do the same thing over on this other side. And where was it? I think it was right about here. So I'm not too worried about the angle that this comes out of as much as I am the grade. But just out of curiosity, let's see what that distance is. So it's roughly 380 yards. So let's see if we can just mimic that. 388. Yeah, it's not too bad. This is a little bit of a sharper turn, but still looks doable, right? All right. So we got our first train line coming through here. Now, let's just keep this going. Make sure we try to stay below that 1.8 mark. So let's grab our terraforming tool. We're going to grab this height here. Let's increase our brush size. Let's make it a big one. There we go. And let's see what that height is. Looks like OBS disconnected temporarily. So let me know if you're still able to see the stream. Hopefully it's still good, or it's back up and running. If not, let me know. Alright, let's grab this point. Alright, perfect. Back to 1.4. Let's keep that. Let's keep that 1.4 slope. And then we're going to want to turn this bad boy around. So let's grab this height here where we stopped. Yep. And then let's turn it to right about here. This might be pretty steep as well. Let's see how it turns out. drops to 2.1. Alright, let's get rid of more of these trees so I can see what we're doing. Autosave. Right. Here we go. Oh man. Did I just do that thing again? I did. I screwed that up. Alright. Don't forget to not let go when your trees aren't highlighted if you're bulldozing a ton of them. So that way they actually go away. Oh, I might have actually been on it. I don't know. If I wasn't on it, let me know. Okay. I just think there's so many trees that it's hard to tell. Alright, decrease our brush size. Let's flatten this area out here. And then let's... I wonder if putting our info view will help. No, that is not going to help at all. Alright, let's select our height here. And then bring this up from this point. I think that should make it a lot smoother. It looks like it is actually. So let's try that height. And then try from this height here, create another little tier. Alright, let's see how that works. Remember, the goal is to keep... Oh, shoot. The goal is to keep it as close to minus 1.5 degrees as possible. So right now, this is saying we're at 1.7, 1.6. Alright. 0.7, so we might have to choose another height here. So let's use this height there. .1, okay. That's a little better. Alright. We're gonna wanna actually have to make our way all the way down here. Okay. Let's create our next elevation step here. And the beauty of it, honestly, like when it comes to building and zoning, I'm not as concerned about that with the varying terrain heights as I am with this for the train line. So this should be fine. So let's go ahead and soften all this up here, around and around and around and around and around. And then let us get that. Oh, 0.9. That is perfect. Here we go. We're gonna have to make a big change here. Alright, so yeah, this is looking pretty decent now. I can actually see where a lot of our terrain woes are going to be. So let's see what happens if we do that. I think that's going to be closer to a 2 point something grade. Let's see, just out of curiosity, where is that going to put us? Oh, -4. Oof. Yeah, we'll have to do a little bit more of our tiered elevation heights. So let's grab this guy here. Soften that terrain up. Let's grab that height just so we can select that. Okay, soften around that map edge there. Let's grab next tier down. Then what we'll actually do is choose our slope terrain tool again, and then just start from this point, and we'll see what that does. -3. Ooh, so yeah, this is going to be tricky. All right. -2 point. Okay, okay, okay. It's going down a little bit. I think we have to flatten more of this out here. Like that. And then once it gets to a point where it's comfortable, we'll be able to, all right, -1.5, -1.4. We'll use that. Oh man, that's going to be tricky. Might be able to do something out here. Yeah, I think having the train line here, because it looks like that terrain height is actually going to match. Just out of curiosity, let's go ahead and drag this out. We're going to decrease our brush size and see how close it actually is to that. Okay, it's actually pretty close. But we're not going to do that. We are going to choose a lower height, probably right around here, and terraform off of that point. There we go. Alright, let's terraform through there, terraform right around here. Give me 1 second, chat. Alright. Sorry about that. Just had a message I had to reply to. Okay, cool. So let's get back to it. Let's see what kind of incline that is. 4.2 degrees. That's a bit much. Okay. So let's select this height again. Form around that. And let's choose that height. Let's see what that looks like. $2.5. All right, that's not as bad. Sorry, got another message coming through. All right, 2.5. All right, let's. I know if we drag this out a little further, it'll lower the angle. All right. I want to get this to be a softer incline, and I think we might have to do is tier this again, kind of how we did earlier. So let's try that. Go. Okay. Autosave. Alright, 2.3, 2.1. Yeah, so we'll have to drag this height a little further out until the game feels nice and comfortable. Stream's going well? Awesome, thanks. Thanks, Dustin. So, Dustin, what are you up to today? What do you have going on this lovely Thursday afternoon? Yeah, Thursday. $1.8. Can we make that work? 1.5. There we go. Okay, let's drag back. We'll grab this point here. 1.3. Fantastic. Okay, I think we might be able to play with this a bit more too. Okay. So yeah, we're doing our absolute best to keep this as realistic as possible. To keeping this some sort of transportation code. Whoops. Whoops, there we go. Alright, so we are getting there. We are getting there. I'm glad I didn't get rid of too many trees, because being on the train and being able to see some of that would be pretty spectacular. I wonder if I can get a nicer angle through here. Let's see. Let's try this. If not, we can always put it back. So 180 degrees. Let's see if we can get that that road guideline out here. See if we can still follow it. Still following it. It's like somewhere around here, right? 1.3. Okay, yeah, that's doable. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Heck, we could probably improve this as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll leave that. Actually, let's add another node there. There we go. Let's grab our guideline there. Bring that back. And that's just a 1% grade. So that works fantastic. Alright, perfect. Now, this is where it's going to get a little interesting. Alright, give me 1 sec, chat. I will be right back. Hang tight. All right, sorry about that, chat. Hey, that's it kind of happens when you're trying to make Thanksgiving turkey dinner day plans. Oh my gosh, as I was saying, trying to make Thanksgiving plans, and you accidentally press the wrong buttons. 1 and 2, you just gotta kind of pause the stream as you go along. So, anyway, we are back to it. Let's go ahead and do our terraforming. Sorry, thanks again for the patience. Yeah, a little bit of a clunky stream today, but we are getting there. We are getting there. We are making this happen. We're succeeding. All right, so we're gonna have to have a crazy height up here in order to make this work nicely. So let's drag this back a little bit more. There we go. Let's try this. I think that should give us a nicer angle. Remember, we want to be as close as possible to 1.5. Because at the end of the day, we also want to make sure we're bringing our cargo trains down this way too. So we got a lot to do, a lot to consider. 180 degrees. There we go. 1.7, 1.5, 1.4. So we're just going to stop right there. Sweet. Yeah, it's a little lumpy through there. Here, let's go back and redraw this. So got our point there. I think what we need to do is just bring our slope tool a little further back. Make that a little bit smoother of a transition. Like that. Then now I think we should be able to hit that target a little earlier. Yeah, it's about the same, but I feel a little bit more comfortable with it. Looks a little less lumpy as it gets over here. And then what we'll do, let's see if we can wrap it around. Curious if this height is going to be the same as this one over here. And it is not. But I tell you what we can do. I tell you what we can't do is undo that. But we can go in here, soften the terrain up a little bit. Then I think what we'll do, we'll grab this height, drag this over from this point here, and drag this around as such, and we will curve this bit around and see if that gives us the angle of approach that we're looking for. I think it should be pretty close. 4.9. It's definitely not close. All right, let's choose another height then. All right, here we go. Let's use this one. Drag this out. At least that's pretty close to that. Bring this back from here. That, I think we should be a lot better off there. Yeah. All right, let's try that. -180 degrees. -0.3. -2.9. -2.8. Let's drag this out a bit more. And let's actually go down another step. It's right about there. And let's do what we did earlier. Except we're going to increase our brush size. Whoops. There we go. All right, I think this is still going to be a little too steep, but let's try it out. 3.2, yeah. Right, how about if we drag from this point? It's still going to be a little too steep. Another autosave. Okay. Sorry about that. Bumped my mic. All right. All right. I think that should be doable. Let's try that. 2.6, 2.2, 1.7, 1.6. Let's try angling it and see if that helps. 1.6, 1.5. Okay. 1.4. Can we get it down to 1.4? No, we can't. So just bring it down to 1.5. And then I think, yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit more terraforming. Let's bring this out. And then we'll bring this out as such. And then let's see what that height's at. Yeah, it's a bit much. Okay. I think we might have to use this height here. There we go. Okay. Grab this fellow here. Drag that back. Increase our brush size actually. And there we go. Cool. Take 6. Here we go. 3.4. What? Alright, I think this is our server farm, right? You know, it's funny. I've already moved that once before. But I guess we can move it one more time. Curious what to do here. Jan, Michael, sorry. I am so sorry. I've not had a chance to catch up with chat. Michael, welcome back. How's it going? Spitfire, welcome back, buddy. Hope you're doing well too. Jan, do you see the time? I do see the time. It is... What time is it for me? It is 3 p.m. for me. Alright, so how are y'all doing? Happy Thanksgiving. How are myself and my partner in crime? We are doing fantastic. We are kind of mentally preparing for meeting up with my family for Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, so there's that. Doing all right. How are you all doing? Thank you for spending your afternoon with me today. I know you have you might have other things to do, and appreciate this time with friends that we made along the way. Sorry, chat. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. So we got that. Might have to buy another square here. I'll have to figure something out. I guess this is where we can put our train station at this height. guess when you're coming in, it'd be kind of neat to overlook this area. And that's what you're kind of seeing. And kind of ignore that. That cargo route. Honestly, having the cargo rail up here probably won't be a bad idea either. And just having the road kind of come up and around this space here. So yeah, I think this is actually a good spot. So let's go ahead and claim this as our new railway area. And we'll just terraform around the mountain there. There we go. And we'll soften this terrain up like that. Just have that kind of meet up with that mountain. There we go. There we go. Right. So the trickier bit really is going to get a road up here. But I think we can figure that out. Oops. So go straight out here as such. We are going to want to get a rail yard in here. Ooh, is there going to be space? Is there going to be space? Okay, yeah, we're going to have to buy one more tile. Let's buy this one. There we go. Alright, then we'll do a little bit more terraforming. There we go. Soften around that bit there like that. And then, yeah, we're going to move our server station again. What would be a good spot for you? Server farm. We could do upgrades. Nice. Ooh, wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's exit off of that. Well, we could probably move our water treatment facility over to this side. And then, yeah, let's do that. So move, or actually just a server farm. Wonder if that'll fit over here. Yeah, it'll fit here nicely. Yeah, that'll work. So we'll kind of back that away from the road a little bit. There we go. Then we'll do here, just to make it look a little bit better, we will extend this road. Oh wait, let's do a little terraforming here. Whoa. Smaller brush size, there we go. Pull that back a little bit, there we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. There we go. We've done a lot of deforestation this stream. Let's go ahead and plant some chestnut trees down here, shall we? There we go. We'll plant a few more on this side too. There we go, and it looks like we've got an alder, I think, right? Just out of curiosity, did I guess that right? Ah, it's a pine tree. Darn. Alright. Close enough. Close enough. And then I do just want to see what it'll look like if we expand. Okay. That'll be fine. We'll leave our water treatment facility up there. Let's go ahead and get rid of this road here. And then let us go back into our terraforming tool and see what we've got here. All right. So again, we got a lot of work to do with the terrain here. Let's go ahead and drag that back. All right, one sec. Another message. All right. It's 11 p.m. for you. I guess that makes sense. How you're, is that 8 hours ahead? Chat, thank you for the likes, by the way. And it looks like so far our poll is at, it's split. So we've got 50-50 on whether or not you want to see more Starfield content. I wasn't expecting it to be split, actually. I'm surprised. Seems we got a lot of folks that aren't really into space. Wow. Wow. I'm just kidding. It's not for everyone. All right. Let's drag that back a little bit. It's gonna be tricky to get roads back here. I think I'm gonna have to buy one more tile. Let's just do it. Let's purchase that. And then, you know what? Honestly, we've got that. Let's go ahead and see what the elevation change would be like if we bring another line here, and then that could be our own separate cargo rail line. So let's grab this. We're going to leave that little mountain range there as its own island, kind of. Just like that. We'll do a little bit more work here as well. We'll figure that out. Might have to do our tiered elevation system, kind of like how we did before. Let's see if it makes... Actually, it might make more sense to bring the rail line through here. Let's try it. See how this works out. Yeah, 1.6. I think this actually might work a little better. Let's try it. I think that works better. Crap. Alright, let's see. Alright, why don't we just terraform all this? Let's do that. That's going to be our new height. Kind of like that little dip there. So I don't want to terraform that out, because it kind of creates a gully. It's just kind of interesting. So let's see. Let's get our... Turn you off. Wow. Okay. I think what we may have to do is just get rid of this entirely. Might even have to get rid of that little hump that we've got there. Man. Just curious how to make this look really good. I'm trying to think about what to do. Got the creative juices flowing. Because, alright, why don't we just place this first? Alright, we gotta terraform more. Okay. Do a little bit more terraforming. Alright. That's gonna be difficult to... Alright. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of this. That sucks. I was kind of hoping to keep that. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright. Alright, let's drag this a little further back. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we got that. Let's check this again. .4, not bad. 1.1, that's even better. Alright, there we go, 1.2. Let's go as far as it lets us, 1.1. There we go. Alright. A lot of trial and error, but we're going to make it work. Alright, I think we should be able to make this happen now. So let's turn that off. I think if we can get this here. My only concern is that angle of approach. It's going to be a little crazy. This should be okay. I think that should be okay. Alright, we get our train station in here. I think something like that should work. And then, alright, let's grab that. Let's bring that a little further back. Whoops. Wrong tool. Alright. Go. Decrease our brush size. Let's hide our info view, and then we can have that there. Alright, and then we will get our rail line in here. Hopefully it's not too steep. Alright, we will start from here. Alright, let's turn off snap to sides of building, or snap to, where are we at? Zoning cell length. Scene geometry. Okay. Guidelines, turn that off. Although, I am going to need that. Okay, let's turn guidelines back on. Okay, we'll do it like this. Was it 1.9 is still doable, I think, right? Just trying to remember what the other angle is. I think it is for passenger trains, as long as it's below 2.5, I think it's okay. Alright, so grab that. 1.3. Perfect. That works. And then what line is this? What does that do? All right. Either way, we're going to want to have a connection here. So we'll have that, and then our cargo terminal. That's going to need a road. Holy crap. How's this going to work? How's this going to work? All right, cargo train terminals. All right, let's read the tutorials just to make this go away so it doesn't pop up again. So to get started cargo service, you'll need cargo train terminals. Cargo trains use cargo train terminals to load and unload cargo. Yep, know that. Building a cargo terminal where materials are needed. Yep. Train tracks. Yes, I know how train tracks work. Curve tool. I know how that works. Building train tracks. I know how that works now. Cargo route tool. Terminal to the next. Making cargo routes. Yep, figured that. And then perfect. That's gone away. Now we just got to place it. So the road goes on that side, and then I think we might have to shift you out of the way again. So we'll drag it a little further back. Let's go back here for now. We'll drag our cargo train terminal. Let's go ahead and turn the info view off on that. What side's our road? This side. Okay. Got that. Let us do something different here. So we'll choose this height here, drag this out just for the cargo train terminal, because we're going to need that extra height, at least, to be able to keep this angle of approach reasonable, which is reasonable is below 1.5 degree or percent grade. So, all right, we'll have to go a little higher then. All right, grab our slope terrain tool again. There we go. Okay. And we'll go straight from this point here. That's at a 1.2. Perfect. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's rebuild that. Alright. 180. There we go. All right, awesome. Now we can get back in here, grab our cargo terminal. Let's turn that off. And we'll have to do a little bit more terraforming to get that in, unless actually shift this like that. All right, I'm curious. So rail yard, I believe, is just for passenger trains, correct? Let's take a look. Rail yard, yeah, we'll assume that's for passenger trains. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's just place it. Dang, that's... of course it's on that side. Jeez. Okay. Boy, let's move everything around again. So that has to be there. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. just getting more interesting every time I try to lay some rail or road down. All right. Shift you around. And we're gonna have to choose a funky angle to get this in here. This is costing us money every single time we have to move stuff around, so that kind of sucks. But I get it. Understandable. I don't even want to know what it's going to look like if we're going to have to upgrade it. So we'll just leave it as is. And then let's go ahead and shift. Well, let's click this. All right, shift this over. Damn. Okay. Damn. Boy. All right, we're gonna have to get some train lines in. Let's grab straight tool. All right, that is a single line. All right, there we go. Let's grab you. I want to make this as seamless as possible. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. All right, we are getting there. We are getting there. Then just drag this in. That. Perfect. All right. That's going to have to work. All right, and let's go ahead and get our road in here. There we go. And then we can build a nice little bridge over that rail line. See, how can we build? How high do we have to be again? I think it's, yeah, it's about that. Unless we could be at, no, we have to be at 26. Yeah, because that's not, oh, that'll actually make it over. What? All right. Let's see how that looks. Love how it's just hovering. Let's get our bridge over it. 2-lane truss bridge. Should be sufficient enough. Truss bridge has to be higher off the ground. Has to be that much higher? Okay, won't use a truss bridge. So let's see. 4-lane arch bridge. We could probably make that work. Nope. 15 feet. All right, let's see. That's a little overkill, isn't it? Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do just a regular 2-lane bridge. There we go. We'll just go with that. Alright, let's choose this height. Yeah. There we go. That looks funky, but we'll go with it. Alright, and then that's going to need a road. So let's get our road in here. Alright. Then I need a road here. So let's just place these roads down right now. And all right, I guess we're not creating new borough today, so let's let's call this something else. Bringing our rail network to life. There we go. Just changed the title of the stream. This is a little bit more rail centric than it is anything else. All right, let's see if we can find this point here. It'd be nice to kind of keep that as parallel as possible. Let's try something else though. Does that work? No, not quite. Let's try this again. Why is that? Oh, did I curve that in? I did. Shoot. All right, there we go. Where are you? There you are. 180. Oh, wrong. 180. There we go. Okay. Find our point there. Boom. There you go. Then gotta get this in here. Boom. And then we'll loop this around. We'll bring this straight across. Then trying to think of the best way to make this happen. Let's see. Because we still have to get a road up here. Alright, let's see if we can get this curved road. through here. 180. Let's just call it there. There we go. Ah, dang. Put the thing on the wrong side. Alright, let's try this again. Do a little bit more terraforming. So decrease our brush size and then drag out like that. That way we get that nice key wall. See if we can make that work. Yep, that should work nicely. Right. Very nice. More or less. Alright. Cool, so we've got that. Just curious how I'm gonna bring this road up though. That's still something I have to kind of figure out. And then how we're going to bring this back down to Earth on this side. Let's take a look. Be like that. That should work. I didn't even see what that slope angle was, so that's important. Let's go ahead and figure this out. 7.7 degree or percent grade. Yeah, it's a bit steep. All right, let's try something else. A lot of trial and error here tonight or today. So stop there. Let's raise our height. All right, that fits over. Oh, geez. Okay. That's a bit steep. Boy. Let's try sloping this from here. Five 5.9, 5.1. You know, we could go over and wrap it around too. That's an option. Let's try that. It's just this road tool is a little tricky. Yeah, kind of like okay, let's try this. Oh, autosave again. All right. See, what I don't understand is why. Oh, it's just the angle. Okay. All right, let's try to do this. So let's curve this around. Go about, what do we got here? 44 meters. 44 yards, I mean. Let's try to hit. It's about 50. It's about 50 here. About 44 yards. 11.3. All right. Oops. There we go. Let's try this again. Do. So about 50. Let's go about 50 there. Drop it about that much. 53 yards. And bring that down. That's a 9% grade. That's a little steep for trucks to make. But don't really have a whole lot of options here. So we'll go with that. For now, just so we have something. We got to get a road down and out of here. So let's use Sycamore Street. Let's pick this point here. Let's see what happens when we do this. I think it's going to be a little too steep. Yeah, 17 degrees. Okay, might have to do some more switchbacks, which not really fond of, especially for trucks, because that kind of sucks. Let's try something else. Maybe if we do our tiered elevation thing too, again. Just kind of grab some heights at random here. We'll see how this works out. Alright, let's grab you. Grab you. Well, that's going to be way too steep. Yeah, 7-degree slope. Want to be closer to 5. So let's choose a different height over here. Choose that one. Same thing. Let's go ahead. Flatten that out. Grab that edge there. Just drag that back as such. And let's try that. Okay, 6 degrees. That's not as bad. I think we can make that work. Let's go ahead and grab you. Loop that around. Grab this height. Loop that. What the heck? Alright. Grab this height. From that edge there. Grab that like that. Let's drag this a little further back. Then we'll see what our angle of approach is here. 5.6, not as bad. 5.7. I think this is the only one where it's super steep. Okay. Yeah, that is going to be insane for traffic. And it's going to suck being a truck. Let's see. Do we have other options? We can probably drag from back here. Let's try this. Does that work? That's gonna be super steep too. Man, this is tricky elevation and terrain to work with. Alright, I think I can make this work. But how are we going to get way up there? We also have to get the passenger line fed up this way too. Jeez. Okay. What the heck? Okay, let's choose this height. Alright, that's doable. That's doable. Holy. Okay. Oh man, this is tricky terrain. I can see why people don't play this map. Alright. Let's grab this height now. There we go. And then I guess we'll grab this height here. Wrap this around like that. And then do a little bit more of that. Just want to see what this angle is. 6%. It's not the worst. %6 grade. Oof. Damn. How do I turn off the grid? Alright, let's do this. Okay, let's see if we can create a key wall here. That'd be pretty neat, right? Yeah, I think we can. What the... Alright, that didn't work as well as I thought it would. Oops, damn. Oh boy. Let's try this a little further back. It's kind of a pain to get out here, isn't it? Nobody's going to want to take the train. Alright, let's pick this point here. Try this a little further back. Let's see now. Alright, that's a little better. And 80 degrees. There we go. I didn't even see what angle that was at. But let's just assume it was a reasonable one. More terraforming. All right. All right, let's see if we can make this complex curve, complex curve thing work. So choose that. Choose that. There you go. Didn't even see what angle that was, or grade. 5.9. Oh, damn it. 5.8. That's still doable. That's passable. Yeah. Point where these roads intersect though is a little off. So let's fix that. Let's go down from the, or up from the bottom. There we go. That looks a lot better. We'll just assume now is back at the 5.7 angle, approach angle. Then let's add another node in here. Get rid of that. Get our curved road tool from this point here. $7.4? Jeez. I just screwed myself. Okay, let's try this again. Six 6.3. Alright, we're just gonna go with that and hope for the best. Alright, let's grab our terraforming tool here. Let's drag this back a bit. Drag that back a bit more too, so that way we can get that key wall up there. And let's see if we can make this into a nice little key wall as well. It does up to that point, although I built that wrong. Let's find a center point. Oh, it's curved, that's why. Uh, 180 degrees. All right. Let's try that. Let's just make it go straight here. Ah, it's not gonna work. All right, that'll do. And we'll just terraform that out. There we go. Then if we can, I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's get our asymmetric lanes. But we are gonna have to terraform this down a little bit. There we go. Alright, that works. But let's go ahead and flip it the other way around. There we go. That'll do. And then let's see if we can mess with this a little bit more. So that can become a key walled road as well. And it's not, so that'll just have to do. We'll live with that. What am I doing now? I am trying to get this road network to work. Because the elevation inclines are just insane on this map, so I have to try to get something that's reasonable and that doesn't look too crazy. Right now, everything's looking really crazy. So I have got quite a lot of work to do still on this, but let's go ahead and choose another terrain here, or terrain height. Choose this spot here. Just want to get it to at least a 5 degree or 5% incline. Right now we're at 6, so that's how steep the roads are. It's a little too steep for it to be reasonable. Let's see. Is a 6% grade allowable for trucks? Maintaining truck speed on 6% grade. Alright, that's possible. Alright, 6% is a gentle slope. U.S. federal interstate systems have maximum of 7% gradient due to long-haul trucks. All right, so we got to be at least below 7. So that makes a little bit more sense. How's it playing on a monitor that size? I mean, it's pretty good. I had a lot of tweaking I had to do before I started the stream. So I was able to get the aspect ratio a little bit better. Because I was having issues where I couldn't get the game to the correct windowed size to where I can still view the entire game without any issues, or without seeing the toolbar at the bottom. So it took a little bit of finagling here and there, but I got it to work, and so far it's pretty good. So I'm still running a pretty much like a dual monitor setup. So I've got the game on the right side of my screen, and I've got OBS and chat and all that stuff on the left side of my screen. So it works. It works. So I wish I didn't have all this zoning visible because it makes it harder to see. Let's drag this around such. There we go. Let's do a complex curve. There we go. And complex curve here too. There we go. And that is a very sharp turn. Let's see if we can smooth that out a bit. All right, that's a lot better. Let's see if we can make that even more better. There you go. There we go. All right, that is better. So let's play with the terrain here. Because I would love to build in the, what's it called? Key walls. So let's mess with this a lot. Alright, perfect. I think we might be able to get it to work now. Let's bring this over a bit. Okay, that worked a little bit. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Perfect, perfect. All right. And I think I should be able to get a better gradient here. All right, let's delete that. How does that look? Looks like crap. All right, let's try this again. Gets a little trickier when you're trying to do complex curves like this. But let's see if we can mess with this enough to work. And let's see if we can make what I'm trying to do here. All right, complex. Let's try this. So that was 44 yards out. Let's go another. Let's go right about there. Oh, damn, this is not going to work. Yeah, let's try. All right, I may just have to do this as regular curved roads. There you go. There you go. That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lose a whole lot of sleep over that. Turn that off. Let's bring this out a little bit. Sweet. Oh, that's pretty bad. Crap. Okay. Dang it. Okay. go. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. That, I mean, doesn't look perfect, but honestly, don't look close enough and then it'll look fine. Okay. So we've got that. Good music. Dylan, what's going on? Spitfire, it's Friday now, at least for you on your side of the world. It's still Thursday for us. And Dylan, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir. All right, there you go. Ooh, 7.5. No, we got to be at at least 6% grade. All right, let's try this now. 8%. Oh man, no. All right, let's see if we can hug this a little bit more to the edge here. Whoops. All right, let's see what gradient step this is at. 6%. Okay. Doable. Doable. Okay, so let's bring, oops. Let's bring this height over. I want to really get right up to the edge there. All right, let's try this now. That does create the key wall. Let's make sure. Can meet that point. 6.6, 6.4. Let's make that work. All right, let's grab this tool again. Increase our brush size. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oof, this is gonna be tricky. That's super, super tight there. Darn. All right, let's see if we can do this. All right. think I might have put this a little too close. Damn. I wonder if I could do a roundabout? No. Let's try this. Can I stick a roundabout there? Oh, that doesn't look right. Alright, Spitfire, later. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great evening. Damn. Okay. Buy, not buy. Yeah, I know what you meant. Have a good night, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's try this again. I am confident we can make this happen. Alright. Let's just claim this height here for that. Boy. Let's see if that's only 3 degrees or 3%. Yeah, we can go down one more terrain level. So let's go 2 more terrain levels and see how that works out. All right, that's probably, hopefully that's, yeah, that's doable. Let's grab this height, increase our brush size. All right. .7 is steep, and that's not how I wanted that to work out. Oh shoot, really? Well, welcome. Glad you can join us live. Oh man, okay. Yeah, tonight's stream has been a little tricky, to say the least. Just kind of trying to plan all this out, make sure it works right, has been a little bit of work. It's been fun. You know, it's a challenging map. Like I was saying earlier, I know it's been mentioned in a few different forums that, you know, certain folks have just kind of chosen the easier maps because it presented less of a challenge, but you know me, I love a good challenge. Oh, nice. That's a lot better. Love a good challenge, so I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna run with it. We'll sit here struggling a little bit more than we may want to sometimes, but in the end, I think it's gonna turn out to be a pretty cool build. And definitely a unique build. Not the most realistic build, but trying to follow highway codes, at least when it comes to gradients and all that. So yeah, we'll see how this turns out. Let's go ahead and grab this height. I think we should be okay at this height. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Okay, maybe I'll just loop it around like that. Just so that way we're not having so many dang switchbacks. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I just wonder what the gradient's gonna look like. Man, it looks pretty steep still. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's see. 7.4, yeah. .2, it's not as bad. Here, let's choose this height here. And let's do that. Alright, let's see how that works out. Let's see if we can get it kind of 90 degrees-ish. Yeah, 5.3, that's not as bad. Whoop. Funky jump there. Okay. Let's grab this height here and do that. There we go. Grab this height. All right, I think we should be good now. Let's see. 5.3, okay. Oh my gosh, I think we did it. Holy moly. All right, let's clean this up a bit. Yeah. All right. Ah, crap. That's a bit sharp there. Let's try something else. Here, let's bring this straight across. And you know what? Let's make this a little bit more interesting. So kind of like how we messed with the terrain last time. Let's see if we can build a key wall against the building there. Like that. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay. Might have to make this a little taller. Like that. All right, perfect. All right, let's page up there. All right, that's fine. We're not gonna. Let's not lose sleep over that. I'll take it as a win. And then there we go. Awesome. Much better. Oh man, that looks insane. But I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, let's get this party started, shall we? We've already got our rail yard out here. We've got our cargo train terminal. We've got our train station. So hopefully, passenger train folks go up Valley Street and go this way around. And then all the cargo goes that way. I was trying to keep as much of the industrial area connected to that as possible. So here we go. Let's give it a test. See where the traffic flows. And then, oh, you know, we don't have a traffic or a train line going through here. So let's actually get one going. We don't have any train lines going through here. So rail line, yep. Outside connection, yep. Got it. Okay, so let's get our passenger line. Let's have it be on this side. This one, it's going to go out to Amersham, and it's going to come back like that. Perfect. And then we're going to have this one connect out here to Sudbury and back. Cool, so now we've got 2 route lines, and then we're going to get our outside connection to our cargo line. So we can see our trains coming out now. Now let's pause this real quick, because I want to make sure, I want to see if we can actually change the type of trains that we have. I don't think we can. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can, so we'll do that. So which line is this? This goes to... what is this town called? Sudbury, I think it was. So, whoops. What's our town? Juice Town. Juice to Sudbury. And we'll rename that. Then we'll create a new cargo line. Amersham is going to go out, or this is going to go out to Sudbury. And there we go. We got 2 cargo lines, and we've got 2 passenger train lines going out. We got 2 there. All right, let's watch this do its thing. And what are we looking at in terms of costs? Like, what is this all costing us? A monthly balance, we're looking at a minus 299,000, so almost negative 300,000 monthly balance. We've got our services. Let's see, transportation. Altogether, it's costing us roughly about $360,000, but we're making an overall revenue of 205, so not that bad. Looks like we do have a little bit of a backup here. So, oh, that's because we've got our cargo trains Going through the same line as our passenger line. Interesting. I was not aware of that. So let's see where that train goes. Or how these get around. How do they get around? Ah, crud. See, because there's no pass through here. I can't connect rail line through that. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to get our train lines. And I think it's just gonna be for now. So we'll have this be the service line. So we'll have our service line come through here. And that is quite a tight turnaround. Not a whole lot we could do there. There we go. Let's fix this. There we go. And we'll just have it connected how we had it before. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. All right, let's see how much cargo we've got on this train. 0 tons. Okay. So it looks like we've got a good amount of... What do we got? Steel, crude oil. So yeah, we're using some of our storage. See, we got a truck coming in. Delivery van's dropping off 3.7 tons of goods. So we'll see what sort of impact that has on this area real quick. So we should see that climb a little bit. 696, there we go. All right. And which way does it go? Hey, awesome. So they are using this road, Elizabeth Street. Fortunately, that's the most efficient way for them to get around. Which is pretty inefficient. I may draw this in differently. But right now, I think that's the best we're going to manage. And then I kind of do want to draw this in. Here, let's change this up real quick. See how we're doing with time. Let's go ahead and pause this. Alright, let's go ahead and shift our height up. And then we're going to select this guy right here. Then we'll just try to slope this around. Oops, wrong button. Alright, let's select the correct height. It's going to be this. So flatten that out. Flatten that out. And then grab this tool. And we'll see how this works out. So I think it was about 50 meters out, right? Close enough. We're doing 90 degrees, 50 yards out. Crap. It's 100 degrees, 49. do 44, 52. I didn't even see what sort of incline that was. But let's try this. Grab that height there. Slope that in. Alright, there we go. Let's try this now. .2. Holy crap, actually that is way too steep. .4, 8.6. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Alright. Not going down. I did not decrease the height of lag. Hopefully it all kind of settles itself in. Okay, let's try this again. Holy crap. Alright, I messed this up. This was a bad idea. 9.3. Alright, chat. I messed this up. Boy. Shoot. I'm running late here, but I don't want to leave. I hate leaving stones unturned. And this is definitely one that I need to correct. Alright. Damn. That's still a bridge. Been in the red for a long time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna continue being in the red here. I don't think anything's gonna change with that. You're freaking joking. Damn. Nine. There we go. Okay. Okay, that worked. I want to go about another 49 yards or so. All right, 52 will have to do. $48 will have to do. I was not keeping an eye on the angle departure or approach angles. We're just gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that for now. All right, perfect. So we got our cargo incoming and cargo outgoing. Do we have outgoing cargo? Let's see. Storage has gone down a little bit. How many people are using our trains? 0. All right. Well, I mean, it's probably going to take some time for this to kind of work itself out. I think we're going to lower this down to 2 vehicles. Let's raise our ticket price to 15. I need to remember where that line goes. I think that one goes out to Amersham. Where are we? Amersham, so... Oops. Yeah, so Juice to Amersham. There we go. We'll do 2 vehicles there, and then we'll select the other line. 2 vehicles, increase that price to 15. We got 11 people on a train. Nice. Okay. 12 people. Got 11. Got 10. Hey, people are using it. That's all that matters. Let's take a look and see what we're at. 262 in the red. So yeah, could be worse. This is a little bit of a hot mess, but hey, it works. It is working just fine. We've already kind of figured out where we're going to have our downtown area be, and it's going to be out here. So there's going to be a lot of terraforming we're still going to have to do. I was hoping to get some of that going today, but unfortunately the rail network took a little bit more time than I would have anticipated it would have. So something else I want to incorporate here is going to be a bus station. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get this into the build as well. Just out of curiosity, that's going to stick out like a sore thumb. So yeah, we're going to see how we're going to incorporate a bus station out here. I may have to do more terraforming, which I'm guaranteed gonna have to do more terraforming, but yeah, I think it was definitely 2.5 hours of tough labor to get this to work. So as you can see, it does take a lot more work to kind of mess with these more difficult maps, but once you get it all going, it definitely becomes a lot more, I don't know. I think this is more for fulfilling because it presents a bigger challenge, and it really makes you kind of have to think about how you're gonna make things work. And yeah, it looks a little crazy, but I'm okay with it. Dylan, thank you so much for coming by to hang out. I do appreciate you swinging by. I know you're probably have dinner with friends or family, like you just said. But yeah, that goes for all of you too. Hope you all have and are having a great Thanksgiving break, whether you're spending it with friends, family, alone. Make the best out of it. Enjoy it. And yeah, take care. Love y'all. Thanks for the support again. Make sure to hit that like button if you're not subscribed. Subscribe. Feel free to send a message too if you got a tip, or if you enjoyed the build, or if you just want to tell me that I am completely insane for having selected this map to begin with. I'll take that too. Take care. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.